Yes, it's possible. I'm doing it right now. I'm already lean. I've already worked out for a few years and I'm still able to get stronger, build more size whilst losing fat at the same time. Think about it. Everyone in social media has said that no, it's not possible, especially if you're already lean and you've worked out for a few years. I'm proving all of them wrong. I have worked out for a few years and I'm pretty lean and I'm still able to make progress in the gym. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things that I'm doing right now that has allowed me to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. The first thing that I do is I eat 2,100 calories per day. That is my deficit. I lose about 2 kg per month. I eat 150 grams of protein per day. I eat 60 to 70 grams of fat and I eat 180 to 210 grams of carbs every single day. So let's go through exactly why I eat this much fat, carbs and protein. Let's begin with fat. Take your body weight in pounds, times it by 0.3 to 0.5 and that is your range. Eat that much fat per day. Remember, your fat is really important. Eating enough eggs, salmon, avocado, it's important. It's important for your testosterone, hormones, immune system, energy levels to keep you satiated. All of that comes from fat. So eat enough fat. Before I talk about protein, there's a lot of misunderstanding there. So if you want me to help you personally, one-to-one coaching, click the first link in the description. Now, let's go over to protein because a lot of people have misunderstood protein. They think they need to eat 200 grams of protein in order to not lose muscle mass in a cut. That is simply wrong. You don't need that much protein. A lot of people have misunderstood this, okay? Take your body weight, times it by 0.8 and there you go. That is how much protein you should eat. Now, there are a lot of studies that have shown that high protein diets are better than low protein diets, of course. But that comparison is flawed because you compare a high protein diet versus a low protein diet. 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. It's plenty. It's more than enough. There's a threshold. Once you reach that level, protein has no added benefits. And that range is about 0.7 up to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So don't waste your calories on eating 200 grams of protein. You don't need to do that. It's waste of time and waste of calories. Instead of wasting all of your calories into protein, what you need to do instead is to carb max. Eat as much carbs as possible. When you're in a deficit, your carb intake is almost more important than your protein, at least the same level as protein. It's that important. Listen, you might not be convinced, but I'm telling you the truth. This is my 3rd serious cut. On my first 2 cuts, I lost strength and muscle mass. Do you know why? It's because I didn't eat carbs. When I went to the gym, I didn't have an energy. I couldn't train with intensity. And we know that the biggest factor to hypertrophy is intensity. We need to train with intensity. It's a non-negotiable. But if you don't eat enough carbs, when you're in a deficit, when you're in an energy deficit, well, it will be hard for you to have enough energy for the gym. Listen, let me tell you this. Before every single gym session, I eat about 20 to 30 grams of white bread and then I eat 30 to 40 grams of honey. It's like I don't even feel my deficit in the gym. My intensity, my energy level in the gym has not been affected because I eat a lot of white bread and honey. And also, you don't need to eat all of your carbs just before training. It's unnecessary. Think of it this way. When you go to the gym, do you really burn a lot of energy? Is it really that high intensity where you need 200 grams of carbs? No, we're not running a marathon. If you were to run a marathon, then yes, eat all of your carbs before training. But the gym, you know what I mean? It's not that hard. So eat around 50 to 70 grams of simple carbs before training and you're good to go. You won't deplete your glycogen levels. The gym is not that hard. And also, if you want me to help you personally, one-to-one coaching, click the first link in the description. And now let's go over to point 2. And I'm excited for this one. Are you ready? And point 2 is you gotta follow a split that allows you to hit every single muscle group 2 times a week. You gotta understand this. Muscle recovery takes about 48 to 72 hours, okay? It depends a bit on your split, on your exercise selection, on your sets, on your intensity, but count on around 48 to 72 hours. Think of it this way. If it takes you about 2 to 3 days for your muscle to recover and you hit every single muscle group only once a week, every 7th day, what are you doing on those 5 and 4 days where your muscle is just chilling? It's not being worked. Why aren't you working it? You need to be a bit more efficient. We want to build an aesthetic physique within 1 to 2 years, not 5 to 6 years. So we need efficiency. And to make my argument stronger, think of it this way. You might say, Erdem, if I hit every single muscle group 2 to 3 times, well, my muscle won't recover properly. The answer is lower the volume, lower the amount of sets you do for that muscle group. It sounds pretty logical. Now, you might use the counter argument of, I need to do 9 sets for my chest, 6 sets for my biceps. Listen to me, you don't need to do that. I do 3 sets for my chest, okay? And my chest is really strong. I max out the pec deck machine. I max out the dumbbells in my gym. It's 45 kg. Listen, don't be stubborn. Change your perspective, okay? I only do 3 sets for my chest, and my rate of progress for my chest is crazy, okay? I max out everything. For my back, okay, lat pull down, 110 kg. That's crazy. And I'm getting stronger and stronger. Think about it. Listen, we have no room for error. We gotta optimize. We gotta train the right way. We gotta do it right. And you do it right by increasing your frequency. If you gotta change your split, do that. What I do is I follow upper, lower, upper, rest, upper, lower, upper, rest. So in other words, I hit my upper body every other day. That sounds crazy, but my rate of progress has been insane. Listen, don't be stubborn. Trust me on this. And if I can't convince you, click the first link in the description, book a call, let me help you, let me coach you, let me show you the right way. Now I'm dragging it, but still, do you think that your 7th, 8th, 9th sets for your chest will stimulate the muscle? You have already done so many sets for your chest that it will get so tired that you won't even be able to stimulate the muscle. Remember, listen to what I'm trying to say. We want to maximize efficiency. We gotta optimize in order to build muscle mass whilst losing fat at the same time. Now let's go over to point 3. And before we do that, if you want to maximize growth, the first link in the description, that's the only thing you can do. Let me help you. Let me show you exactly how you're gonna build muscle and lose fat at the same time. So let's keep going. Point 3. Point 3 is don't go crazy with your cut. Who said that as a grown man you have to eat 1,500 calories? It doesn't sound logical. Why are you doing that? Listen to me. The harder you are with your cut, the harder it is to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. So what you need to do is to lose about 2 to 3 kg of fat per month. That is the sweet spot. Try to do that instead, because you're not too aggressive with your cut. You can eat enough protein, carbs, and fat, and you will still make progress. Going on an aggressive cut is for people who are already lean, because you gotta understand this. When you eat 1,400 calories as a grown man, after a few weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, your metabolism will get affected. It will slow down. Now, what are the consequences with slowing down your metabolism? Number 1, it will be harder for you to build muscle mass. If anything, you will lose muscle mass. Number 2, your energy level will go down. Number 3, your testosterone will go to shit. Number 4, you will just feel shit, okay? Day-to-day life, you will get affected. So don't go on aggressive cut. Don't cut corners. As an overweight person, going on aggressive cut for a few weeks won't be enough. You will need to be on aggressive cut for a few months at least. And in those few months, your testosterone, hormones, metabolism, everything will get affected. Not only that, if you lose all that fat through starvation or aggressive cut, it will be really hard for you to eat enough food, because you will be scared that, okay, if I eat enough food, I will gain the weight back. You will be in an endless spiral where you won't be able to eat healthy. You won't be able to eat enough food. So point 3 was, don't go on an aggressive cut. Don't go crazy with your calorie deficit, okay? Lose about 2 to 3 kg of fat and you will be able to build muscle and lose fat at the same time. Now remember, if you want to take this to the next level, you want to build a crazy physique, let me help you. So click the first link in the description and book a call.